Well, me and Eliza were just watching Kung Fu Panda 3. And there's this scene where General Kai, the bad guy, he gives off his villainous speech. And he says something at the end like, when I'm all done, nobody will remember your name, And he's talking about nobody will remember the good guy's name, right? And I was like, wow, that's pretty profound. And it just like hits everything on a head of everything I've already believed in, but a lot of what's written in this book right here. Your Story Has a Villain by JP or Jonathan Pekuda. I highly recommend it if you're a believer. Talks about spiritual warfare and things of that nature. But, in the movie, General Kai, he's out to steal people's chi. He's out to steal people's energy, right? And in John 10, where it says that Jesus came to give us an abundant life. Here, let me read just actually what this says and hit on something else real quick. I know these shorts, I only got 3 minutes, all right? So John 10:10 describes the enemy as a thief who comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. If we pause to look at the world and even within our churches, we can see this happening all around us. Scroll through social media, flip through the channels, and glance at your favorite news app to see all the ways this is taking place. We often fail to think about the second half of that verse. Jesus shows us the alternative to the thief by saying that he has come so we may have life and have it to the full. I believe there is a full, abundant, joyful, good life available to those who follow Jesus, but too few of us actually experience that life here on earth. We experience the thief robbing us in our spiritual lives. We fall prey to the villain's tactics and end up discouraged and downtrodden. And like, if we really believe the Bible, it talks about this other being, the antagonist, all right? He's all the way in Genesis in the form of a snake. And he's all throughout the scriptures. He's in the book of Job. I mean, he's all through it. New Testament, Old Testament, you're going to see him there, right? But you don't have to fear him, obviously, or anything like that. And I'm not trying to go down that avenue. But if we really believe this, listen to what this says real quick. Hear me out. 1 Peter 5, verse 8. Actually, I'll start in 6. Humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God. Set aside self-righteous pride so that he may exalt you to a place of honor and a service at the appropriate time. Casting all your cares, all your anxiety, all your worries, and all your concerns once and for all on him. For he cares about you with deepest affection and watches over you very carefully. So the Lord's watching over you. He wants you to put your anxiety, your fear, anything on top of him, right? Be sober, well-balanced, and self-disciplined. Be alert and cautious at all times. The enemy of yours, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, fiercely hungry, seeking someone to devour. But resist him. Be firm in your faith against